welcome back to Down South Cooking. We're gonna do some pork butt today, make some pulled pork. It's real simple. You're gonna give it a light coat of mustard, hit it with some rub. Every probably hour or so, we're gonna pop it open, spray it with a spray gun full of apple juice to get nice and moist, keep it moist, and possibly somewhere in the middle we might wrap it up with some foil if it starts getting too much color. But like I said, we'll see when we get there. So today I busted out a couple spices for you, give you an idea for a basic rub for a pork. You can use some brown sugar, some pepper, some coarse sea salt, and you don't really need much. A little bit of garlic, some paprika for color, and some chili powder, cayenne, you know, something a little kick. You don't need too much. But today we're gonna be using our down south seasoning. It's our custom pork rub. It's got a bunch of herbs, spices. It's gonna be delicious. So it's not available yet, but check us out online in a couple months. Make sure you pick some up and try it at home. So here we go. We got our rub mixed up now, but just to help us mix it up real evenly, we're going to drop it in here. That way we can shake it up, get it mixed good, and then we can spread it, get a nicer, more even pour. So we got our rub in here, mix it up nice and good, and then our final step before we coat the pork shoulder with some mustard and the rub, we're just going to cut a little bit into the fat to help the spice penetrate to the meat better. It'll help the fat render a little better too. So nothing too crazy. Come on now. And that's about it. So let's hit this bitch with some mustard and get this cook going. And don't even worry about it, it's not going to leave a mustard flavor. All the mustard's doing is helping the rub stick to the meat better. But basically any flavor in the mustard will cook out. So if you don't like mustard, don't even worry about it. And that's it. So let me pop off these gloves so I don't get my bottle of rub dirty. We got a nice little coat of mustard on here. Time to smother it with some rub, get the fire going, and start cooking this bad boy. So here we go. Alright, so we're back. We moved the grill around a little bit, trying to get a little bit better lighting situation going. But got the rub on there set up good. Got the charcoal chimney going, ready to throw it in, get the smoker up to temp, start cooking. So let's get going. And same as the brisket, we're gonna be about 225, 250 throughout the whole smoke. And a general rule of thumb is about an hour, hour and a half per pound, but you never really know. You just gotta go till you hit the right temp. So we'll be back when we're up to temp, slap it on, every hour after that, we're gonna have a squirt bottle. We'll put some apple juice in it. Alright, we got our smoker up to 250, right at the temp we want it at. It's starting to rain a little bit too, actually. But yeah, time to throw the pork shoulder on there. Today we're gonna cook it fat side down, let the fat kind of protect the meat, keep it from getting too dried out. So, take this bad boy, just lay it right on, honestly right about in the middle, and let's let it go. We'll be back in about an hour and we'll spray it with a little apple juice, and that's about it. We're just gonna let it ride until it hits 205. So, we'll be back. Go. Alright, so we're about an hour in. Just gonna spray it with some apple juice, and I forgot to put it first. I'm gonna put a drip pan under it. You wanna catch all the juices, put them in a fat separator at the end, and then put that juice back into the meat after you shred it. So, let's go ahead and put that drip pan first, and then we're going to, like I said, we're gonna get a nice little spritz of some apple juice on here. Ooh, that grate's hot. Hey, it's looking good too right now. I know y'all can see the herbs, all that shit on there. It's gonna get a real nice bark on it. Yeah, so you just get a nice spray, and the spray is not really going to keep it nice and moist or anything like most people think, but I like using apple juice because it'll give it a nice color, and it'll get a little bit of caramelization because there's a lot of sugar in here. So it'll help have that nice like sticky texture on the outside. So close the lid, like I said, about every hour spray this bitch, and then once it hits about 205, it's time to pull it. We'll be back. We're about 5 hours in on the smoke. I'm gonna spray it one more time, and we're gonna probe it and get a rough idea of what temperature we're at. It's starting to rain a little bit. Yeah, so. Oh man, that thing's looking fucking delicious. Getting that nice dark mahogany color. Like I said, the apple juice, all that sugar in it, helping it get nice and caramelized and all. Like I said, let's just stick this. Oh shit. It's just about 9 o'clock, so we're about 8 hours into the smoke. I'm about to rotate the pork butt, just help it get a little bit more even of a cooking. And I just checked the temperature, we're at 167. So, I think we're just passing the stall, but we still have a ways to go, y'all. Unfortunately. Bitch looks pretty good though. So, again, just keep spraying it every hour with some apple juice. Let it ride. Ain't nothing you can do but wait it out. But it's gonna be worth it. So we'll be back. Alright, y'all. I'm tired of shit. It's 2 in the morning. It's finally ready to come off the goddamn smoker. Yeah, I'm ready to pull this bitch, shred it, eat, and knock out. I got work from 8 in the morning. So here we go. Oh yeah, things looking good. Holy crap, it feels good too. That's tender as hell. Alright, so we got that. Let's take a, let me set this over here. And then I'll be right back. I'm gonna get the fat separator. We're gonna strain off all the juice and start shredding it. It's time to eat. So it's finally time. I'm gonna drain off all the juice to the fat separator. Start shredding this down pork shoulder. Eat and get sleep. to the top. Alright, so just let that sit. Fat, everything's gonna separate in there, and then we'll drain it off from the bottom. And it's time to shred the shoulder. And another trick is see how good it's gonna be, how tender it is. You want to see how clean the bone comes out. If the bone comes out clean, it should be a good ass pulled pork. So. Yeah, clean. It's gonna be a good ass pulled pork. That's just good. That rub though. Y'all need to get some of that rub and try it yourself. Oh yeah. Time shred it, throw in some bread, and some goddamn sandwiches. Peace. Down south cooking.